When GA4 was launched, there was a lot of talk about the ability to change the default attribution model for the platform and move away from a last-click world. In reality, that's not how the platform works. There are actually several different attribution models used across the platform, and what Google calls your default model is actually not used in the main reporting views of the platform. Most reporting data from GA4 uses the Traffic Acquisition Session Default Channel Group view in the Reports tab. The attribution model used in this tab is last non-direct session, just like in UA. But if it's the same attribution model, why does your data look different than it looked in UA? An often overlooked but very important difference between UA and GA4 is how sessions are defined. A session can now include multiple visits to the site with different campaign sources as long as these are within a single browsing time period. That means that a person could access the site through a PPC campaign and then through a voucher site, and these both be included within the same session, as long as they were within a close enough time period. The session would be defined as a PPC session in this case, as this was the parameter at the beginning of the session. Effectively, conversions are being attributed to the first click of the last non-direct session. The implications of this are that in the main reporting view in GA4, there are big changes to data for channels where customers typically engage with multiple different channels in a short time period, like Google Shopping, affiliates, and email. In particular, conversion-driving affiliate types such as cashback and voucher are heavily affected because there's a common customer behavior to seek out deals if they can't quite decide whether to make that purchase after initially reaching the brand site through a different channel. The good news is that there are reports in GA4 which use different attribution models and can give you a better understanding of how your data looks. Go to the Advertising, Performance, All Channels report to see your data under a DDA model. You may be surprised to find that using Data Driven Attribution, affiliates data looks very strong. This is because Google is using AI to calculate the incremental value of the channel. If you have a well set up program, this should be reflected in the numbers you see here. In conclusion, don't just take the data that you see in GA4 at face value. You need to look in the different attribution models in GA4 and at in-platform data to get a better understanding of how your campaigns are performing. That's a wrap. Was that too good?